Here we have another box from the Digitan Goodwill. This is some ceiling fan. And it was another listing where I think it's just a regular old vintage ceiling fan, but it was described kind of weird. It was cheap, but it went for the starting price. It was like $7.99 or something. It's an actual ceiling fan, or even just a good motor. I mean, that was a pretty good deal. So let's see what we got here. So there's way too much tape on the box. That's problem number one. So, looks like we have a downrod. It's maybe a foot long. That's potentially usable in the living room under certain circumstances. We have, looks like 5 blades that were detached from the iron, so that's a good sign. That's not a good sign. Oh, maybe that's just screws. Looks like there's a canopy in there, maybe some irons, and then this is the motor. Not a very heavy one, so this might not be a particularly powerful fan. A nice GE vent, whatever it is. Once again, very well packed. I wonder if the packaging material gets donated. How liberally they use the packing material, I find it hard to believe that they make any profit on these single-digit sales. And maybe this stuff is very cheap, I don't know. There's sure a lot of it here. Oh wow, this is totally a piece of junk. This doesn't weigh anything. Looks nice, but that's about all it's going to get. It is 1991, so actually it might not be too bad. It's made in Taiwan, Republic of China, model BC5-52CH. And it's in okay condition. I don't know if this stuff could be cleaned off. I don't know what that is. Yeah, actually it does clean off. So this might actually clean up to look pretty nice. It's not bad. There's numbers on the motor, so it's possible that this was balanced at some point. If I recall correctly, the listing might have said something like ceiling fan assembly. So I'm fairly certain that this is going to be a complete fan. Well, the irons have certainly seen better days. Actually, the pitch on there isn't too shabby. Not too bad. These are definitely the irons for it. There's some labeling on here, I don't know what. This is 292. This is 295. I bet somebody tried to balance this and weighed the blades. This is 292, 291. This must have been owned by somebody who is mechanical. Not in terrible condition. Definitely seen a lot worse. There's some junk on here, but it seems like it's going to come off. This Canopy, I don't think so that it goes with this fan. It might work with it, in the sense that it allows the fan to hang from its nice metal ball socket apparatus. But that definitely is not the it's not the right canopy for this fan. And I suspect that we're going to find the downrod matches the canopy and not the fan itself. Yeah, it's a polished brass downrod, and it's in pretty poor condition. Here's the blades, they're nice cane blades. They're pretty clean, and they're in decent condition. Looks like all of them are in pretty decent condition. This one has a small nick out of it there, but that's about it. These are overall in pretty good shape. And it looks like we have most, if not all, of the screws. So it definitely needs a new downrod and a new canopy. But out of all the things that could need to be replaced, that's probably the easiest. Let's see if the bearings are any good. It's probably usable, but it's ultimately going to need new bearings soon. Well, that's not bad for the price. It is a complete fan in the sense that it could be hung up and used, though some of these pieces definitely are not a match. So I guess this would have been from this fan. So what fan, I wonder what fan this was. Has a knockout for swag kit. I don't know if anybody can identify it just based off of the bracket, but here's what the bracket looks like. It's like a pretty good bracket. It's all metal. Well, the ball is usually what's plastic, but even that's metal. Polished brass canopy. I don't know. It's a mystery. And we might never know, but there's something to work with. I do like the cheap generic fans from the 90s, so inadvertently this is right along the lines of what I typically look for.